Hey there, welcome to this Explainer Masterclass. Today, we're diving into an absolutely massive topic from Unit 2 Marketing, and that is the incredible, undeniable power of price. I'm so excited you're here with us. By the end of this lesson, we are going to understand exactly why businesses charge what they charge, and how this single number can literally make or break a company. So let's just jump right in with a quick thought experiment. Imagine you've got a regular bottle of water. It costs $1. Now imagine a super fancy bottle of water right next to it, but it costs $8. They literally hold the exact same amount of liquid. So why on earth would millions of people willingly pay 8 times more for the exact same thing? Well, it all comes down to the pricing strategies we're going to uncover today. Okay, here's our syllabus for today's explainer. We'll be looking at the power of price, the pricing triangle, core pricing strategies, real-world pricing examples, and finally, smart pricing decisions. All right, section 1, the power of price. You know, every single dollar on a price tag, that is a carefully planned strategy. It influences literally everything, from a company's profit to their customer loyalty. By definition, price is simply the amount customers pay to obtain a product or service. Sounds pretty straightforward, right? But finding that perfect number, well, it's a super delicate balance. Just imagine you're running a lemonade stand. If you charge 50 cents a cup, everyone is going to buy from you. But your profit, kind of tiny. Now, if you charge 20 bucks a cup, absolutely nobody is going to buy it, and you make zero money. So businesses are constantly searching for that perfect balance between 50 cents and $20, because one wrong pricing decision could honestly cost them millions. Moving right along to section 2, the pricing triangle. So there are 3 main things that influence price. You can probably count these with me. Number 1, costs. Number 2, customers. And number 3, competition. Think of these 3 things as a giant triangle. Every single successful business out there, whether we're talking about Netflix, Nike, or McDonald's, they absolutely must perfectly balance this triangle. You can't just look at your costs or just fixate on your competitors. You've got to balance all 3 of them to find that ultimate sweet spot. Okay, section 3, core pricing strategies. All right, so the most common approach you'll see is called cost-based pricing. It's actually very simple and very predictable. Step 1, the business calculates the total cost to make the product. Step 2, they just add their desired profit margin on top. And step 3, boom, that becomes the selling price. So let's say making a pair of shoes costs $40. The business decides, hey, we want $20 of profit per pair. 40 plus 20 equals a selling price of $60. Now, while this guarantees a profit and is super easy to do, it actually has one massive disadvantage. It completely ignores customer demand. Next up, we have 2 completely opposite strategies. First is price skimming. This is where a business launches with a really high price for those early adopters, and then over time, that price naturally falls. Think about when brand new smartphones or gaming consoles drop. On the flip side of that, we have penetration pricing. This is when businesses start out very low to grab customers as quickly as possible, and then they raise the prices later. Think of those crazy introductory deals you get on new streaming services. Now, quick pop quiz for you. Why does $9.99 feel significantly cheaper than $10? I mean, it is literally a 1-cent difference. Well, this is called psychological pricing. Retailers have used this trick for decades, simply because our brains naturally focus on that very first digit. Seeing a 9 instead of a 10 just instinctively makes us feel like we're getting a real deal. And you know, that brilliantly illustrates our next concept, value-based pricing. With this one, a business doesn't ask, what did this cost us to make? Instead, they ask, what is this actually worth to the customer? People will happily pay up for a brand name, premium experience, status, and trust. I mean, an iPhone or a luxury handbag costs way, way less to manufacture than its retail price suggests. The price totally reflects its perceived value. Let's move into section 4, real-world pricing examples. So let's actually see this in action. Apple uses premium pricing, relying really heavily on that perceived value we were just talking about. Costco takes the exact opposite route, right? Incredibly low margins, but massive volume. And then we have Amazon, utilizing dynamic pricing. What's absolutely wild about this strategy is that prices are constantly changing behind the scenes based on real-time demand, seasons, and competitor actions. Airlines and ride-sharing apps like Uber do this exact same thing. Higher demand equals a higher price. Lower demand equals a lower price. It's literally happening constantly. All right, bringing us to our final part, section 5, smart pricing decisions. Okay, imagine we're just grabbing a coffee and chatting about business strategy. Here is a perfect AP exam scenario for you. A company launches a brand new smartwatch. It costs $80 to produce. A competitor sells a similar one for $120. But customers view this new watch as a highly premium, high-end product. So should they use cost-based pricing, competitive pricing, or value-based pricing? Take a second and think carefully about this. Do you have an answer? Well, the truth is, it actually depends entirely on their marketing objective. If they just want to safely cover their costs, they'll use cost-based. If they want to steal some market share, they match the competitor. But if they want to lean into that premium brand image, they go with value-based and charge a premium. It all comes right back to their ultimate goal. So, to summarize everything we've learned today into 3 really actionable steps for making smart decisions. Step 1, know your costs. Basically, never price below what it takes to survive. Step 2, understand your customer value. You need to know exactly what they are willing to pay for your brand. And step 3, watch your competitors. Always know what else is out there in the market. So the very next time you walk into a supermarket or shop online, I challenge you, don't just look at the products. Actually, look at the prices. Every single number on every tag tells a business story. Now that you know the mechanics behind it all, you will literally never look at a store shelf the same way again. If this explainer helped you out, be sure to subscribe for more and maybe share it with a friend who loves learning how the business world actually works. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.